Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Johnny.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the after party for Demon Slayer.
Ooh.
So you guys seem to really like the one for Freerun.
Yes.
So now we're going to try out one for Demon Slayer here. This time the videos are curated by Rose here. So we're going to start with, this channel is called Shen Severa Jr. So he's got a reaction mashup here for episode 4 of season 4. And we're about to check out how everyone else reacted to the Hashira training fights.
Oh yeah, right now.
Now that we've seen what they can do, I can see why it's frustrating.
For them.
Just, everyone else is getting to train and you're just stuck here.
Yeah.
How did they train before?
They would swing their sword a lot.
I think they're just constantly hunting and surviving.
Maybe that might be it. But now they're stuck in this area.
Because the master did say they were spread thin. The visuals.
It was so good.
Yeah.
So good. I liked how the fight was like, you could see enough to get excited, and then once it started actually doing
You just see lights.
it made you more excited because you're like, oh, they're really fast.
Yeah.
Just everyone is smiling because how awesome it is.
It was spectacular.
But this isn't even in the manga.
She's like, that wasn't in the manga.
That was just
Oh yeah. I included that because it was just one of, we didn't get a ton of fights this season.
True.
But that was one that like really made me excited for getting back into the fighting for Demon Slayer in general.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
true.
I had forgotten how like well done all of the fighting in Demon Slayer is.
Yeah. And that's interesting that we went a whole season with very minimal fighting.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
It was just the very beginning, this middle part, and at the very end. That was it.
Yeah.
They just kept drip water feeding us. Like,
Yes.
here's your liquid.
The stone stuff was still epic even without fights.
Yeah.
We did
All the
also
training was
get
good.
the snake, dealing with Snake Boy Igudo.
right. His training was crazy.
Yes, indeed.
And people pushed back when I said that I think Hashira is near their level, but that Tanjiro is near the
their
level of
level.
Hashira.
Yeah.
But I stand by that. I think he's really close, considering he's fought against demons, which were definitely stronger than Hashira's individually,
Yeah.
and he held his own, and he nearly killed a couple of them a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think he is on their level, or right
He's
below
very
their
close.
level.
I think he's close, yeah.
He can push himself to it if he has to.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where it's like getting from level 1 to level 5 is much harder from getting to level 50 to level 55.
Yeah, that's what
That
I was
kind of
gonna
thing?
say. That's what I was gonna say. The curve, but the difference in those levels. I think the thing is, the difference in the level from 1 to 5 is like the difference in the level from 50 to 55. It's like,
That's
or
the
maybe
opposite
1
of
to
what I
50.
said.
No. I'm saying
Yeah.
the difference in the level from 1 to 50 is like the difference in the level from 50 to 55.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I mean. So even though the numbers are close, so technically on a level scale, he's close, but he's also not close.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I can feel that.
He's definitely the closest one to it, in my opinion.
Same.
Oh yeah. And this video is from Anime RX with the mashup. Thank you very much. And this is one where Tanjiro is saying that we're going to be training under you from now on.
Yeah, to
Talk
win.
to wind, yes.
I still want to kill your sister.
Yoshi.
Look at this guy. He's like,
Everyone's like, bro.
Everyone's so proud of Tanjiro.
Yeah. It's such a moment.
that was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Loved
happy
it.
you did that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never forget that moment. Tanjiro stood up to that.
It feels
guy.
like the reason why I like it so much is because I'm like, Tanjiro would be angry while still being nice. Wouldn't
Yeah.
Hey, look.
he? Yeah. That is
Smiling.
just such a Tanjiro thing.
Sincerely, sir, I hate your guts.
Yes.
Bye bye.
See you later. Alright, and we got the even 8 demons remark from Genya here.
This
Yes.
bro.
Yeah, that's not right.
I didn't expect this reaction at all.
Is that how he developed his techniques?
What do you mean you don't know?
Yeah, bro, you know, season it up, marinate them.
Who said that?
Oh shit, oh.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Still gets me.
Almost messed up things. there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way they drew the eyeballs with the
Yeah.
and the reflection of his
Yeah.
fingers. He was close.
He was very, very close.
Tanjiro was like slow by like a millisecond. Would have not been good.
Yeah. But then again, Tanjiro actually knew what was happening.
Yeah.
That also showed his
Genya
level.
didn't.
Right. He saw him coming probably.
Another point for Tanjiro in the Hashira direction.
Yes.
I mean, in this fight, he lands a couple blows on him.
Yes.
Like he actually hits him.
True.
I'm telling you guys, he's there. If
He's so close.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. If he had to, he could kill a Hashira.
Oh,
I said it.
no.
I said it.
Nope.
I said it.
I actually
said-
disagree with you there.
If he had to, he could kill a Hashira. If they were
Them's
coming for
fighting
Nezuko's
words.
neck, if they were coming for Nezuko's neck, he could kill a Hashira.
Actually, with Nezuko's help, yes, but I'm not.
I wouldn't tag her in for argument's sake. No, she's unconscious for whatever reason. The guy's like,
No,
I'm
I don't
gonna
think-
kill her.
I don't think so. No.
I think he'd Hinokami Kagura and kill him in like 2 episodes.
I don't
my
think
gosh.
he would kill him. I think
I'd-
he'd incapacitate him. I don't think he would actually be able to get a killing blow on him.
Okay.
That's yeah. I don't know. Don't at me, bro.
Especially like Stone. I don't.
No, he's not being stoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the Hashira.
It depends
but
on
it's
Hashira.
all Hashira.
Hashira.
All right, and here we've got this is also from Shensivera Jr. with the mashup, episode 8 of season 4,
One.
the finale.
Yes.
See
Yeah.
everyone racing.
Run into the mansion. Yeah.
Oh no.
I feel this guy. He's so excited.
Yeah.
A part of me didn't want him to make it in time.
I mean, I kind of had a feeling that they wouldn't.
Yeah, but I was like, please don't anime save him, please. I wanted the awesome moment to go down.
Yeah. I remember thinking like, who did it?
Yeah,
I was like,
same.
I thought
I was
it was
like, was it-
Muzan for a second. 'cause,
Muzan set everything on fire. Same.
Yeah.
I thought it was him.
And he was so
Because I
calm.
couldn't fathom that it was Kobayashi.
That explosion is so good.
It was so beautifully done. Oh, this one's crying.
That's hate, bro.
That's hate. Oh, yes. When he pops out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought Muzan did this.
Look at her face.
Look at her face. These guys are as confused as I was.
Yeah.
This guy was like, I thought Muzan did it, like we thought.
Yeah. That's the one I wouldn't realize.
Yeah.
He blew up his own wife and kids.
Oh my gosh. That was a crazy moment.
That was wild.
That one to go down in history.
Yeah.
Ubuyashiki.
Anime impressed me with that.
Yes.
He actually blew up his own wife and
Yes.
kids.
That
I
is-
mean, I remember even the episode before, we were like all pretty much betting in our heads he's gonna die here. But we didn't see this happening.
Yeah. The fact that he's like, you know what? I know I'm gonna die here. So you know what? You're gonna die too.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He pulled out all the stops.
Yeah.
If only blowing up a demon would kill them.
He would have killed anyone else.
Anyone else,
Yes.
maybe. Not Muzan. He had special things in his body to help with that.
I saw some comments where people were talking about the fact that the kids were there because I was like, that's pretty metal to have your own wife and kids there. I mean, the wife I can kind of understand because they're kind of
She's
in this
like,
together, this
yeah.
student thing. But people were saying they kind of hint that they talked about it as a family, so the kids knew it was going to happen. And hey, I can't be like, oh, that makes it okay.
Yeah.
They're still kids. I understand that this family is weird. They're very all off. So, and even as a kid, Obiyashiki had the demeanor of an adult, right?
Yeah.
So they're very weird like that.
Yeah.
They have to grow up fast.
Yeah.
So I understand that, but I'm not gonna also whitewash him. That's a pretty messed up, maybe necessary, but it's a messed up thing to have done.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing to have done.
Yeah.
But it's understable and necessary. You know?
Yes.
Especially with the kind
Yeah.
of person that Muzan is.
Yeah.
The kind of creature that Muzan is.
Yeah.
You know, he
He needed a literal fire to fight the fire.
Yeah.
But that's why I love the moment where Muzan, Mr. Evil of all evil, is painting Ubuyashiki as a coil of snakes in the bed. That's just like, oh wow, she
Yeah.
called you evil. But yeah,
I don't need my good guys to be perfect.
No.
You know, like it's a very weird, messed up, maybe sinister a little bit character, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's not perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. He
That
is
was great.
trying to rid the world of this evil. He just did it by any means necessary,
means.
and he meant any means
Yes.
necessary.
Yes.
Come on, kids.
We're gonna be
come here.
baits. We're gonna be bait guys. Make him comfortable.
There's so many times in shows where someone says, "We'll win any means necessary." And it's like, okay, but do you really mean that?
Do
though?
you know?
Do you understand what that means?
Yes.
Any means necessary.
Yeah.
It's like, not that doesn't mean try your hardest. You know
No.
what I mean?
Something I just thought of. Remember how Muzan was like, what is this feeling of familiarity?
Something about familiarity and what is it? Calm? Like he said,
Something
aura.
like that.
Yes.
Some aura. I was wondering if the kids were groomed to have their art, their blood art or something, to be that, to create this sense around demons. So that would make the perfect bait for Muzan. He's the bait basically, but then the kids create this atmosphere
Sense of ease, that
sense
was
of ease. Yeah, that he's not gonna feel like he's threatened. So he would have just stood there and be
Like
blown
a
up.
demon?
Oh yeah, I forget they're human.
Yeah.
Never mind. Maybe they just have some sort of like ability, like Hashira ability or something, or maybe they were wearing some perfume. I don't know.
Well, they are the priest's kids, and their hair is
Right.
white like their mom, like the priest line.
Right.
And Ubayashiki has this foresight thing, so maybe
Right.
that's
There's
their line.
Some ability thing.
Yes.
There's something weird about them. All right, this is the final showdown.
Yeah, because this was the first time they had ever seen him.
Yes.
Not like our boy.
Tanjiro's seen it
Yeah.
before.
All the styles.
All
Here
of
we
them.
go.
Look at the hype.
I remember in my head watching the scene, everything was happening in slow motion.
Yes, same. It felt slower.
Yeah, way slower to me.
And Tanjiro in with the Hashiras. Come on.
Yeah.
And then the smile.
And then, yeah,
I forgot about that.
same.
Or that she could do that. Because she reversed the gravity because it started going down. And then I was like, wait, what? Oh, why did we cut to you? And then,
Yes, and then everybody's getting drawn in. Oh my gosh, that was scary.
Yoshi's hilarious, dude.
And then everybody, like literally everyone, just about everyone we've ever seen getting dragged
Yes,
down.
even
into
the
that.
the girl, the
Kind of.
yes, and is it kind of the girl that's not like she failed the test?
Oh, she was there too?
I could have sworn that we saw her. No, or was
I
were
don't
we
remember.
near her? Maybe it was just the other girl.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they got dragged down too, because it's literally everybody that
Yeah,
we can
because she
recognize.
was trying to identify all the demon core people, demon slayer core rather, not demon core.
Yeah, the arrogance in Muzan too, dude. Because he
Yes.
could have, if he decided, now it's time we can wipe him out, he could have just taken out all the younger students first
Yeah.
and then gone for the Hashira. But
Yeah.
he's like, no, I'm Muzan.
Yeah.
I'll take them and the Hashira at the same time.
Yeah.
This is an ultimate
Yeah.
ability. He could have just taken them all at any time. That's crazy.
I honestly wonder how. I wonder if he's bringing the other 2-3 upper moons as well.
They should be there.
Yeah,
Probably.
it would make sense, but Mr. Arrogance here. I don't know, but also he is also preserve himself at all costs.
True.
So,
And what's her name, Tamayo? He's still also absorbing the thing from Tamayo's hand. Oh my god.
I mean, is that GG? He did absorb a handful of turning human juice.
Yeah. That's I'm like, what's he gonna do? Like isolate it? Maybe he isolated it in a circle in his stomach.
and
But
then
it
we have to break it.
yeah, or that it's slowly expanding or something. Like we have a baby is basically a ticking time bomb. Like he can only act with his abilities for a short time.
But yeah, we've also got a bunch of comments here that we could talk about.
Yeah.
So I'll just make this big screen here.
These are all from episode 8, that last episode.
Yes.
So this was from Nico Sneos, 1863. So as someone was saying, Zensu was indeed awake after reading that letter. He's like a different person.
Yeah.
We're all just theorizing at the time, like, what on earth was in that letter? It has to do with Grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely has to do with Grandpa or the people back in the day where he ran away from.
Yeah.
Because he was running away when we first met him.
He kept trying to run away, but then he still got sent to the Demon Slayer Corps
He kept
Oh,
dragging
they
him back.
sent him. Oh, okay.
by his grandpa.
And the fact that they're introducing now the resolution to Zensu's story, it feels a bit crazy. Like, we're
Yeah.
at the end, we're going to get into the guy with the necklace around his neck. Like, we haven't even seen that guy get teleported in or anything. Like, what's going on with this guy?
Yeah, which makes me think that what if this isn't the end?
Oh,
Even
there's
though
like
it feels
a
like
lot
I'm
more.
like we're fighting Muzan, what else could we do? I'm like, what if there's another season where we have to deal with the other 3 upper moons? That maybe that's why they're not here, and also why Mr. Previous Flower Dance is one of the demons.
Oh, yeah.
We have
that
to
guy.
deal with all
The-
that. I don't know
the
if we're gonna get all of that
fire
in
guy.
one movie,
Yeah.
Oh,
2
yes.
movies.
True.
3 movies.
3 movies.
3 movies.
Okay, maybe 3
Maybe 3 movies.
Maybe 3 movies. This was from YP Damso. Everyone really ignoring Kanao. Crazy. yes, you saw how much was on screen. I'm kidding. Yeah. I mean, honestly, everything was happening, and her scene was like a blink and you miss it scene. Like we were just zooming around. Oh, there's kind of, and we kept going.
Yeah.
So like, we did notice her in the moment. I think I just cut it from the reaction because how much was going on.
Yeah.
It was surprised when I saw her getting taken. I was like, oh, it's everybody, not just like people close.
Yeah.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
She was a good indicator of that. This was from Jordan Messen 9655. This was someone breaking down the fact that the timeline was 6 months since Ubuyashiki was supposed to die. So he's saying like in the opening of Mugen Train, he was saying he was gonna die soon.
Oh.
And then at the end of episode 1 in the Red Light District, it has been 4 months since Rengoku died. In episode 1 of Swordsman Village arc, Tanjiro was incapacitated for about 2 months. So essentially, Ubuyashiki has been holding back his death through pure willpower for about 6 months, which is wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking, like, wasn't this guy dying last time he saw? It's been 6 months since he said he's gonna die soon.
It's like, I'm not dying until I take Muzan out with me.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. He's like, I've been like pushing myself to see your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A coil of snakes he was.
Ultimate bait.
Yes.
Next part is in regards to illness or whatever that seems to plague the Ubuyashiki family. It says, it could be the cause that Muzan had a child after he became a demon, and because of that, the children of Ubuyashiki family were born with a genetic defect that just got passed down. In the early 1900s, medicine in Japan wasn't that advanced, so people just called illnesses a curse. Also, it could make sense that if they defeat him, his influence on their family would disappear altogether with the other demons if it is from him. But it could go either way.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing where we've been talking about how much of this is spiritual, how much of this is scientific, because a lot of this seems to point to it is just like a biological super soldier serum almost that went wrong. I haven't really. They have straight up shown Limbo though in regards to
like
what's his name?
Gyotaro
Yeah.
and some of those
yes.
other demons that got
Yes.
Buddhist hell is definitely real.
Yes.
So it could be a curse, but a lot of this has hinges where it seems like it is just like a genetic illness kind of thing.
Yeah.
But also we have Ubuyashiki with that foresight thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some play, some overlap.
Yeah.
This next one is from Young T1084. Muzan was probably never happier than in that moment. Trapped all of them in one place and he was basically unbeatable. No sunlight, and it's all after his rules. I'm honestly shocked some people think this is some kind of a doubly for Demon Slayers to end up there. This is really bad for them objectively.
Yeah. This was a good thing.
But yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking like all the Hashira got his shrine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were taking all of the Hashira to V1 for Muzan, and now we probably have 3 upper moons, and also all of the other mini demons in there as well.
The ghouls.
Which I'm not even sure a regular Demon Slayer can kill a ghoul, honestly.
They haven't been shown to be able to, even though we have gotten the Hashira training. They have gotten stronger. I mean, they struggled in that forest real bad.
Yeah.
That forest was, and I don't think the person who was killing all the people in the forest, majority of it wasn't even the lower moon. That was just his family killing them.
Yeah.
Which they were strong, don't get me wrong.
But yeah.
This one's from Mitsuri Kanro.
Hi.
First comment, Pin, please don't do theaters. React with us.
Oh, right, because it's supposed to be coming out in theaters.
Oh yeah. We haven't
Yeah.
been doing that. After the first one, I think we watched the movie of the Mugen Train arc, and they were like, "We're not doing this again."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the next ones are not going to be seasons. They're just going to be ending movies. So we'll probably watch the movies, but just not in theaters.
Yeah, and the thing is, honestly, I feel like if it is movies and they bring it up on Crunchyroll or whatever, they're probably going to break it down into segments like they did with Mugen Train, because they took that and made like 7 episodes or whatever. But either way, we will be reacting to it on the channel, so if it is in the theaters, we probably will watch it in theaters.
Yeah. I think the one show we did in theaters was JJK movie, but that didn't.
That never came out.
That never came out. That was just a movie thing. So,
But it's only Demon Slayer that's been doing this movie and then a bunch of episodes.
Yeah, everyone else is, sane, so they don't do it.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna release it in episodes? Because they're
Right,
doing
that's what I was-
3 movies.
that's what I was
Maybe,
wondering.
big maybe.
It doesn't make sense to release it in episodes with 3 movies and then 24 episodes. Like, I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, none of this made sense to the Mugen Train the way they did.
Yeah.
They even did a Swordsmith Village where it was a movie and then they did like 4 episodes worth out of that movie. So I guess we'll see, but we will be reacting to it anyway. And this one is from Azorai Ki. I like Zenitsu and Inosuke's reactions when they fell into the Infinity Castle, just different from everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that shows their level as well. Like,
Yeah.
even though they're not quite Tanjiro level, their mental level is somewhere else. Because it's, what's his name? Inosuke is like, bring it on!
Inosuke is, I will bulldoze myself to your level accidentally.
Yes.
That's just how Inosuke is.
Yes.
And then Zenitsu is, I will bumble my way to survival.
Yes,
That's-
but except in this
Right
new
now.
mental state,
Yes.
he is somewhere else. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm really excited to find out what Zenitsu is like now. This new Zenitsu. Ooh, exciting.
And this one is from T Bladestorm. Greetings from Japan. Just so you know, we say hajimashite upon meeting someone
Hajimashite.
for the first time. Each time afterwards is either greeting them for the first time of day, for the time of day, or konnichiwa for our standard hello. So only a few versions of the English subtitles that I've seen have been correct. It's
Oh.
annoying for sure and confusing. Remember the entertainment arc? We got that title defeating an upper ranked demon, and I'm like, that's not what that says. It's more like once we defeat an upper ranked demon.
Oh,
So just the
okay.
translations, it throws things off.
Okay.
Well, that will be never ending. I think.
Yes, because that's a
It's just a
translation.
cultural thing, yeah.
Yes.
Because translating is very cultural. It's like someone did a reel. I bumped into a Japanese girl doing a reel, and like if Americans spoke like Japanese people, and it was like first meeting to you, or something like that. Like they were just translating directly, and it was so funny. It was like,
Yeah.
I am Sun Moon, and you are.
That's why it's not translating isn't even what they're doing. They're
No.
localizing.
Yes.
Yes.
They're taking what you're saying and changing it to what we would say in that situation.
Yeah, so I mean, they need big kudos because they have to make some big decisions.
Yes.
Because you're trying to translate the meaning of the story so that it will make sense in another culture. So,
Yeah, I remember learning this from my business communications class. Is they were talking about how like you have high context languages and low context languages.
Yeah.
English is a low context language.
True.
They'll verbally say a lot of what you need to know. Japanese is a high context language in that they'll say one thing, but the context that in which it's said is
determines a
heavily
lot.
determines the actual meaning of what they're saying. So that as well is another factor in translating.
I saw just the other day a short where someone was talking about how idioms are like really hard for people to get, especially
yeah?
in English language.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, it was like a Polish girl. She asked, "Hey, can I have some punch over there?" And someone said, "Yeah, knock yourself out." And she was offended. And then they explained what it meant, and it became a problem because like weeks later she came back to another party and someone was saying, "Hey, can I do this thing?" And she said, "Yes, kill yourself." Yeah. Because she just didn't get it.
She got like the literal translation meaning, but did not carry the words. Yes, kill yourself.
With a smile on your face.
Because that's also another idiom to be like mean to somebody.
It's like, yeah, break a leg. Yeah, sure, knock yourself out.
kill yourself.
Oh man.
This is from Castle Romero. Zenzu, who clearly has his eyes open. Is he awake? Listen, all right.
No.
He's had his
Listen.
eyes open before.
He has spoken
Yes.
while
Yes.
sleeping.
Yes.
All right? He's spoken while sleeping. I don't think it's crazy to not be sure if he's awake or not. All right?
Yeah, Zenith's rules for his sleeping like sickness is not clear yet.
Yes.
We're figuring it out.
What if like it has like the note for Zenitsu has like some weird
Oh, like a trigger code.
trigger code to like get him unscaredy-catted or something.
yeah, what if like since he was a baby, like his father or mother put some hypnosis on him in order to save his life. And they had to do it while he was fast asleep, so it only works while he's asleep. And then when he turned a certain age, the grandfather was told to mail this letter to him so that he could be unlocked. And then he got the letter, and now he's unlocked.
Too much.
Yeah, I know. It's fun to come up with.
No, the thing is, it's always going to be too much because I
Yeah.
feel like this. It depends how they execute it. I could be wrong, but I do feel like this is one of those things that why did you wait till now to start doing this? But it could be a lot of things because when you brought up that necklace thing, that is that guy from his past. It's like, well, we never even seen this guy. We're supposed to care about him now.
Yeah.
But then they tie that in with Stone's backstory to add emotional weight to it. So still, we need to see him. I'm gonna guess that he's in Infinity Castle just so we care,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I mean, that's something else we also talked about is the fact that this season had them more, but last season they were like non-existent the whole season. They showed up at the very end, I think.
Yeah, because that was the Swordsmith Village and the other one.
And I think even people in the comments were like, what? Inosuke is Inosuke at? You know? They're like nowhere to be seen. So this season had them a little bit more, but it was still all about Tanjiro.
Yes.
They've kind of relegated these guys to like side characters.
I do kind of like that in storytelling though, because like you meet somebody, it's not like you become like life friends in that we're living this whole life together.
Yeah.
You know, we're all moving in together. Yeah. They still have their own things that they're doing in life. It's like, oh, I'll see you later. Yeah.
The main character is Tanjiro with a secondary character of Nezuko. The other two are kind of, they tag along time to time.
Yes.
Season 1, they definitely felt like they were part of the
I
main
thought,
trio, though.
I thought they were a group. Like, especially the way they met. You know, it felt like, and this is your origin story, and this is your origin story. We're now friends. And they were like that for the first 2 seasons. Yeah, 2 seasons. They were like that.
They were also like recovering together, so they just ended up being there.
Yeah,
it's an interesting choice. I wonder if the mangaka kind of felt like they weren't really as necessary to the main plot, or maybe as strong to the main plot as they could be. I definitely have felt better when Zensu hasn't been there for a lot of these serious moments, and I was just saying that because the times he is there, he's a comedic relief.
And he breaks the moment.
Yeah, so when I see a serious moment where he could have been, and he could have also been serious, I can't really imagine that because every time we see him now, he's comedy. You know.
I understand.
Yeah, but that's all the comments.
Ooh.
Thank you for picking them out.
Yeah, well, you picked out the comments. What are you talking about?
Good job.
But that was fun. Guys, if you like this kind of thing, remember to just let us know what any other shows that we're watching that you're kind of interested in seeing this kind of thing. If you see any shows that you think are going to be doing well, leave them down below. We might check them out, put them on the poll, or maybe even just pick them up because some free time might be coming up. Not sure. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. If you like the channel, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, Patreon down below if you want to see other stuff that we do weeks ahead, such as Steins Gate 2 weeks early, Violet Evergarden 2 weeks early, the podcast 2 weeks early, anything at all. And also check out the merch store. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye!
Special thanks to our patrons: Kim Gi-ro, Fufu, Nishikaze, James, Frederick, Johan G, Tyrone, Jr., Eric Barnett, Jamal Wilson, Laser, Mavistro, Misha, Andres Medina, JD310, Alexander Dietz, Das Booty, Dev G, Al Harion, Deli, Ollie Perskinen, Miguel Gomez, Potassium Moment, Lai Baton Kados.